Hello, and welcome to day 7 of this Let's Play. I will be uploading another video today. It's just the ASMR thing. It took a little bit longer than I thought it would, so there's going to be, I guess, two videos today. Do apologize if background noise is going to be a problem, but can't really prevent that. So, oh well. I guess today. I'm thinking about maybe getting a farm started, maybe at least a chicken farm, and then see what we can do from there. I really have no idea what to do because really the only plan is to kind of just finish up the house. It isn't really finished yet. So I'm just trying to think of other things to do in the meantime, because I guess I can make like another ASMR video about doing it, or I can just finish it off with another yap session. But today I wanted to talk about it. Let me rewind a little bit. I kind of had a little bit of a rough day today, or it was still a good day, but I would say it wasn't, one of my best days. So I kind of sat back for a second, and I really wanted to share kind of this powerful mindset I came across a little while ago, where it's like it's okay to just take a day to survive. And I want to talk about what that really means and what I do with that knowledge, or the meaning of that quote. Actually, I could have used sheep. Are you serious? I'm not using my brain right now. So, what that really means is I really have no good way of kind of going about this. Also, I should have got wheat. I'm gonna head back home. What that really entails, as the quote says, is it's more. Instead of taking the day to do all these crazy things, all these crazy plans, and all this entire schedule, just take the day to rest. And a lot of people might be against that. That kind of mindset is kind of frowned upon, which I actually don't know why it is. I can understand being lazy, like you shouldn't be lazy, but at the same time, you shouldn't work yourself to the point where you're dead. You should take time, or at least a day out of the month, to just calm down and survive. And what it means what it means to quote unquote survive is it's just to get through the day. That's what it really means. And I, for one, I love how whoever said it originally. I don't recall who said it before, but whoever did come up with that quote, it's stuck with me, like, to this day. And I kind of go with that principle, or I have been with the last 2 months, because these last 2 months have been just really rough, but now I'm kind of more into the flow of things, and I kind of feel a lot better now, and I don't feel as wore out, and I don't feel as just like, I would go so far as to say I don't feel as depressed as I did. And again, I kind of use that mindset of just like, all right, I gotta survive today. Let's do what needs to be done, and then go from there. Kind of recess, kind of think about what's really happening, for that day. Can I switch fast enough? No, I can't. I didn't want that sheep. That sheep is annoying. There we go. Follow me. No, so that's... Are you serious? Come on. Yes, follow me. Thank you. So, and I just the reason why I'm even bringing it up is because I just wanted to share that kind of mindset that I've had. Because today I kind of had that same thing of like, all right, I've had a bad day, and I wanted to do all these other things today. I had a giant, big plan today, but then something hit me today, and I was like, all right, well, time to take a step back and kind of do what needs to be done today. And now that I kind of got, the what needs to be done, I still need to go to the gym, but I'm kind of, this video was a need. Like, I need to get this video out. And I got everything else done. I cleaned the house. I did, I just did I just did everything that could take my mind off of, the struggles of today. And I don't know, it feels weird though, because it's like, now that I'm kind of in a good mindset, it's not affecting me as much as it did like a few months ago. And again, it's just a weird thing. The human brain is just a very, very weird thing, and I just can't. No, don't leave. Don't you dare leave. Don't you dare leave. The human mind is a very powerful tool, but it's also a very dangerous tool, I would say. It's very weird. It's just the one thing that humans just don't understand, but we do. It's the same thing with the internet. It's the one thing that we have, but we really don't understand it ourselves. I mean, well, we kind of do. The internet's full of memes and stuff, but it's one of those things where it's like we fully can't comprehend it and fully can't explain it. There's not really a direct definition of what the internet is. There's not a direct definition of what, the human brain is capable of, or what the human brain is like programmed to do. Because we're not programmed at all. So it's just a really, I just can't wrap my head around the whole thing. And again, my brother's being quite loud in the room next to me. I do apologize if you hear him screaming. Seems like his video game is just as thrilling as mine. Got some thrilling gameplay here, gamers. How amazing. I want to make the most of these fences right here. Dang. Alright, so now that we have these cows in here, we can start farming properly. I do want to... Is there... There we go. Gosh, I get so wrapped up in what I'm doing that I completely forget what I'm my main objective for the day is. Now I need to go find some chickens, and I'll just make a pen right next to theirs too. Why not? It'll work out. Also, now that I kind of got my main thing I wanted to say out of the way, I might bring it back up. I might, just bring it back up if it ever comes to mind, or I have something else I need to talk about that portrays to that topic. But I've been struggling with OBS as of late, and it's I've been fighting with OBS a lot, with the audio, with just everything in general. Currently the ASMR video is uploading, but it took me way longer to make because OBS was just not cooperating with me, and the editing software that I use also just sucks. And the perks of being a cheapskate and using free online things. Also, can I get a chicken before nightfall or no? I guess not. I'll head to bed, and then after that I will go see if I can't find a chicken. but I highly doubt I will be successful in my hunt because I killed all the chickens prior to this. So, yeah, I really don't know what to do. But yes, I've been just everywhere, all over the place today, and just this week in general. My entire plate's been really full, and honestly, I'm really glad that like, I'm actually really starting to enjoy making these videos, and I've gotten a lot more comfortable speaking, like, to the mic. And, you know, I actually look forward to making these videos, which is, like, a weird thing to me, because I'm always like, well, you know, people are gonna hear me, or this or that. Like, now it's more just like, oh, I just don't care. Kind of, well, I still do, like, a little bit. I'm just getting way more comfortable with it, because I guess I'm just getting used to the mic and just kind of just the idea of talking, because if I really think about it, I'm really not talking to anyone in the moment. I'm talking as, you know, I gotta look at it as, like, you know, you're gonna talk to somebody in the future, like, right now. Like, it's a crazy thing when you really think about what, like, when you record something, you're really just sending it to the future for people to gather information from the past. If you really, like, if you think of it like that, it's kind of crazy. But again, that's just me being just a nerd about things, and also just being stupid. But I can't help but just marvel at, you know, when you look at something differently, it is just like, it opens up, like, your world. And actually, this worked really well. This is really fitting the theme of today's video. Also, just go on murder everything. You know, we don't do deforestation over here. No, we do I don't really have a joke. I couldn't come up with a joke on the spot. I'm just murdering cows. I just commit mass genocide on cows. Yeah, boom. Yeah, late night cow genocide, no, cow massacre. Boom. That's gonna be the title of this video. Just cow massacre. Boom. Yeah. Actually, you know what? Yeah, no. That's gonna be the title. Late night cow massacre. Or I might do. No. Who do I care? So it's not like anyone's gonna be like, well, didn't portray to what was happening in the video. Well, I mean, technically did. It was it was a little segment of the video. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just yapping on and off. Once I get these chickens to the house, I'm gonna call it here, get this video out, and feel free, because I'm done with the ASMR thing. But knowing me, I'm gonna want to do more of that kind of thing. But I kind of rushed it today, because I really was just like, I kept saying, like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get it out, I'm gonna really make it this time, I'll really make it today, and I just ended up, you know, being 2 days late on it. So it's just, you know, I'm gonna try to stop doing that, just because it's like, it just adds stress to me, because I'll sit there and I'll be like, oh, I'll do this video, or I'll do this video idea. I even did it with some of my old videos, where I'd sit there and be like, yeah, I'm gonna make this whole big video, and I just never did it, because my entire schedule was just too jam-packed with stuff to do, and I just really didn't, and I just ended up just not doing it in the end, which, you know, I hate, because it's like, well, I really wanted to do that, but I just didn't. Also, can you just go down there, please? Thank you. Thank you. Have children. Have the children of the next generation. I command them. I command you to have the children of the next generation. This isn't, you're being voluntold. How do I get out of this? I'll just use a pumpkin. I just want to fill up the whole... Actually, you know what? I really don't care. You guys are stuck in there. I did what I wanted to today. So, actually, yeah, I'll just do that too. Alright, so, again, another late one. Another quick one. Actually, well, it's 15 minutes, so it wasn't a quick one. But, if you got this far, thank you for even listening to me yap for this long. And again, if you made it this far, thank you. It does mean a lot to me. Again, doing this for selfish reasons, but yeah. So if you want to listen to me yap some more, check out the other videos. Check out like day 6, day 5. Those are, you know, I guess a lot of people like those ones, because a lot of people are looking at them and a lot of people are viewing them. So, but yes, again, thank you for getting this far and thank you for listening to yap. Tomorrow's day 8. Don't know what I have in store, but hopefully maybe something a little longer and maybe a topic more with a more solid base to it, kind of. Anyway, thank you. Goodbye.